Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Ultimate Black Panther number 13. This is a very interesting issue written by Bryan Edward Hill, art by Stefano Caselli, a color by David Curiel, and lettering by Cory Petit. Alright, so I think out of all of the Ultimate comics, Black Panther so far has been one that has been very close, I think, to its 616 counterpart as far as like story and characters. There's been some things that have been switched up, but the basics are there. You got T'Challa, who is the leader of Wakanda. Wakanda is built off of Vibranium, and the first arc of the 12 issues, he was going up against Ra and Khonshu, who are these guys who may or may not have been gods, trying to basically like shake things up and maybe take over Africa. But the big thing out of it is we've learned, and this is where I think the comic really starts to deviate and gets really interesting, is we've learned that Vibranium is not just a metal, but there's a consciousness to it, that there's something there that is most likely alien of origin, and it is maybe, I don't know if poisoning would be a great way of describing it, but somehow kind of like taking over T'Challa in some ways. So part of what went on was Killmonger and Storm, who are working with Black Panther, went and found the Sorcerer Supreme, who knows a bit about Vibranium, and we're finally getting to the point where this Sorcerer Supreme meets Black Panther and has a little discussion about Vibranium. We learn a lot about it. It's an interesting issue that clearly is building up to like this is going to be the focus of the second arc. And it's something that's it's a real new concept as far as I know. It's not something I think I've seen before in Marvel Black Panther stories. But where I really like it is the fact that it builds off of the fact that like Wakanda is this technologically advanced country, but the technology is built off of a foreign metal that's alien of nature. So they like let in this X factor into their lives and built it off of that, not really thinking that maybe there's something to this. And I think that concept's really kind of cool. The threat within is, I think, the great way of looking at it, and it's pulling it off quite well. So I'm happy with it. I think it's a really interesting direction, and slowly the series has kind of been building to deviate from the Black Panther that we know. I'll show off the cover. I'm, again, loving the fact that the main covers are in the inside. Art is solid. Like, this is a series that it's very consistent in its art. It's interesting stuff. Like, wouldn't say maybe it's the flashiest of art, but it's just good art. It's solid work. And you know, the characters look great, and there's moments that are really interesting. And I think that's about where I'm gonna stop. Yeah, we'll go with that. What happens next? It's a good series. I like it. You know, it's entertaining. I'm gonna be fascinated to see, you know, as the series goes on, how it interacts with the larger Ultimate Universe. To me, I think that's the thing I'm really waiting for, is to see how Black Panther is accepted or not on a world stage, especially this world. So, interesting comic, interesting direction. I'm excited to see where it goes. It's the idea of like Vibranium not necessarily being a good thing. I think it's kind of cool. So check this out. It's in shops. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you get a small percentage. And by doing that, you'll support our site. So thanks for that. But just watch our video. Support us as always. So thank you. If you are into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky. All at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. regroup.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.